If you too clicked on this video, then there's a 90% chance that you overthink a lot and you are at some point or the other troubled by your thoughts. कुछ 2 से 3 महीने पहले मैं भी आपकी जगह में था. I was at the same place as you are right now. I used to overthink a lot. दिन भर अजीब अजीब चीज़ें घूमती रहती दिमाग में. But you'll be surprised to know how I overcame this and how simple this exercise is, and how big of a deal you are making it until now. So before we jump right into the solution, let us understand how this entire thing works. Okay, you're living your life and you have thoughts. लेकिन the problem starts when unwanted thoughts start coming to your brain and you start reacting to it. जैसे मेरा लाइफ नॉर्मली चल रहा है और मेरे दिमाग में आया कि मेरे को अंदर से डर लग रहा है, आई एम स्केर्ड ऑफ अ सर्टेन थिंग, एंड यू कीप ऑन थिंकिंग अबाउट द सेम थिंग, एंड आप सोचते हो दिमाग में कि आई शुड नॉट बी थिंकिंग दिस. और मेरे साथ भी यही सेम चीज़ हुआ. सो पहले स्टार्ट कैसे हुआ कि देर इज़ सो कॉल्ड अनवांटेड थॉट दैट केम टू माई माइंड एंड आई रिएक्टेड टू दैट. मैं ये सोचने लगा कि नहीं, मेरे दिमाग में ये नहीं आना चाहिए, आई शुड नॉट बी थिंकिंग दिस, ये गलत है, आई शुड नॉट बी थिंकिंग दिस. आई स्टार्टेड टू रिएक्ट दिस वे एंड दैट इज़ वेयर द प्रॉब्लम स्टार्टेड. बिकॉज अगर आप सोच के देखो तो देर इज़ नो थॉट विच इज़ नेम्ड एज नेगेटिव एंड पॉजिटिव. There is just a thought, and problem तब आता है जब that thought gets your energy, because just a single thought coming to you won't affect anything. It is not a part of you. You need to understand that thoughts are not a part of you. It is just an external thing coming to you. लेकिन when that external thing, that external entity, when it gets your energy, when it gets your attention, that is where the problem starts. थॉट्स आर नॉर्मल, थॉट्स आते रहते हैं. जैसे बाहर से मैंने कुछ भी सोच लिया, मैं सोच रहा हूँ अभी कि वो पर्दा, वो जो हॉल में लगा हुआ है, वो बहुत अच्छा दिख रहा है, मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ. इट डज़ नॉट अफेक्ट मी इन एनी वे, इट इज़, ये मेरे दिमाग में थॉट आया. बट द मोमेंट आई स्टार्ट टू थिंक कि वो ऐसे क्यों है, ये ऐसे होना चाहिए था, द मोमेंट आई स्टार्ट टू गिव इट माई एनर्जी, दैट इज़ वेयर द प्रॉब्लम स्टार्ट्स. So the number one mistake that we are making is, the question is only wrong. How do I stop these negative thoughts is your question. There is no thing as negative and positive thoughts. There is just a thought. It is not negative or positive. It becomes negative or positive thought the moment you give it your attention. तो मेरे साथ यही हुआ. मैं क्या करता था कि दिमाग में कोई भी थॉट आ गया एंड आई यूज्ड टू थिंक कि नहीं यार, ये आई शुड नॉट बी थिंकिंग दिस, एंड आई रिएक्टेड अपॉन दैट. आई गेव इट माई इमोशन. I kept on reacting to that, and over a time, एक दिन हुआ, 2 दिन हुआ, 1 महीने हुआ, 2 महीने हुआ, and after a certain time, it became heavy, and I could not hold it anymore. It started to affect various parts of my life as well. लेकिन I realized that sooner or later I need to get out of it. तो मैं self help books वगैरह पढ़ने लगा, and then I read this book called The Universe Has Your Back, and उसमें एक लाइन लिखा हुआ था. It's such a great line, if you think about it. Okay, तो उसमें डायरेक्ट शायद ये नहीं लिखा हुआ था, but it implies to this. Okay, उसमें लिखा था कि a thought is just a thought, unless you give it your energy, which converts it into an emotion. This is such a good line. If you think about this, this is all it takes to remove away your so-called overthinking and so-called negative thoughts that are coming again and again to your mind. तो अगर आप सोचे, how does it matter if a thought comes to your mind or not? It is just something external. Okay, वो आपके दिमाग में आए, it does not matter at all. जैसे मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मेरे पीछे का गिटार ब्लैक है, it does not matter. लेकिन the moment I start to give it my emotion, I start to give it my energy, then it converts into an emotion, and the emotion, it amplifies as you start to think about it, and as you give it your energy more, it starts amplifying और बढ़ते जाता है, and at some point, वो बहुत भारी लगने लगता है, and it will start to affect eventually the other parts of your life as well. So the very next time you start to, आप सोचने लगे कि आप overthinking कर रहे हो, and you realize कि you are having a lot of negative thoughts, then you question yourself whether this thought is me, whether this thought is a part of me or not. Then you'll have your answer there. It is not a part of you unless you give it your energy. The moment you give it your energy, it converts into an emotion and starts affecting you. So it's as simple as that. So just follow this simple exercise. Next time whenever any so-called negative thoughts come to your mind, just let it come. Do not give it your energy. Don't classify it as negative or positive. Just, just let the thought come, thought को आने दो, and just let it pass. Because आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि you cannot control what thought you are getting, in this modern time where we are consuming a lot of content and lot of stuff is happening around you. You need to understand कि you cannot stop the thoughts that are coming to you, but you have full control as to how you react to it. And thoughts, so-called negative thoughts, won't affect you unless you allow it to. So whenever you get so-called negative thought the next time, just follow this simple exercise, and I hope you won't have to search for another video on overthinking. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.